Hey you, well howdy, yeah, we're back. They actually treated me pretty good. Yeah, when they realized who I was, they're like, oh wait, you're a Big River guy. I'm like, yep. They're like, alright, well we're going to go ahead and get you done now. So I didn't actually have to wait while they went through lunch, actually. That guy sitting there in the steps, I assume, is taking his lunch right now. So yeah, they took care of me real quick once they realized who I was. Not that I'm anyone special, but like I've said before, they tend to take care of us dedicated guys pretty well.
Turn right on West Virginia 2.
Yep, we're back.
Turn
Back
right
and
on
going
Riverview
shopping.
Access Road, then take the first right.
Well, no, it's just like I said before. It's not that I got clout. It's just when they got to deal with you all the time, they tend to treat you a little better. Yeah. Yeah, nothing better than when they come back with good news and say, yeah, we're going to knock you out. We'll get you out of here. Bad part of that is I didn't get my nap. That's alright. Yeah, I just finished microwaving egg, bacon, and cheese omelet. That does sound good. Glad you got out quickly? Yep, I'm glad too. Just finished my lunch. Hi, well howdy.
Continue on West Virginia 2.
Where are we heading next? We're heading back to Church Hill, back to the barn. Had good news at the dentist as well. They're having me back tomorrow. Have to install a new post in my crown that came out. Left front tooth. And hubby started a new job today. Dentist is never fun. Last time I was at the dentist, they had to knock me out. I was so anxious. I don't know. I don't know where I ever got the idea of a dentist fish hooking you with one of them scrapers. But yeah, I get real bad anxiety at the dentist. They start putting those sharp tools and stuff in my mouth. All I can think is they're going to slip when they're scrubbing on one of them teeth and end up stabbing me right through the cheek or something, you know? Guess I watched too many horror movies or something. Hey Mud, hope all's well. Have a great trip. I'll try. That's always a good trip when we're heading back to the yard. Need a dentist with laughing gas, it'll make it much easier. Yep, that's what we did the last time. They knocked me clean out. And the wife was laughing at me though. Kate came along because, you know, they were gassing me. I didn't know if I'd be able to drive home. Yeah, at some point, I don't know whose Siri went off. If it was mine, if it was Kate's, if it was the dentist Siri. But apparently someone's Siri went off. And me and my laughing gas stupor started mumbling, who the hell is that British guy? When did he get in here? Because apparently, I guess the Siri had a British accent. So I'm in there grumbling about this British Siri while under laughing gas. Afternoon, Mud Pig and Piglets. Wow, I hope. Hopped on a good time. Dentist and sharp objects. Yeah. I don't trust them. I don't trust them at all. Like I said, I don't even know where that came from, but But howdy everyone that's dropped in since I last said hello to y'all. We were just talking about my irrational fear of dentists. Stan said he's getting his new tooth August 2nd. Alright. Not a fan of dentists either. So I guess it's not just me, but still. It just drives me crazy because I don't even know where it came from. Like when I was a kid, I used to go to the dentist all the time. I had that ceramic enamel coating stuff done to make my teeth last longer and, you know, all that stuff. I mean, they threw the book at me because we had really good dental insurance. Yeah.
Make a sharp left turn on Ohio 7.
I mean, it got to the point where I was in the dentist so much, I actually used to sleep in the dentist chair. Now I can't stand dentists. Are you in West Virginia? We just were. We just crossed into Ohio. Yeah, as soon as we finish going across that bridge, now we're in Ohio. Did I hear about Stan's new job? Oh no. What's his new job? And if you tell me it's butt cushion inspector, I'm gonna crack up. Afternoon, Mud Pig. Where are we at today? We just left West Virginia and pulled into Ohio, and we're heading back to Tennessee. Sound when they dig into my gums? Yeah. This area is pretty bad for buffering on the way in too. Once we get back up on the highway and out of these small towns, it'll be much better. Did you see my comment about Stan's job? I didn't see what he's doing. Wow, what's Stan's new job? Dang it, my laptop just blacked out after, and shut out after you asked that question. Oh, okay. Yeah, I was asking what Stan's new job is. You asked if I heard about Stan's new job, and then my connection dropped out, so I didn't see if you replied or not. He's going to be traveling around in a big 5500 dually, hauling farm equipment to events like farm days. Oh, that's pretty awesome. That sounds like a really good retirement gig. Yeah, I wouldn't mind doing that. Yeah, I think my retirement might be going and joining a rock show. Yeah. I have a couple of good friends that drive trucks for some of the big bands. One of them was doing a tour with the Who, another one's doing Machine Gun Kelly right now. They did Santana in the summer, or spring I think it was. But yeah, they love that stuff. Because you get paid every day, but some days you don't even move. You just sit around. Better love that. He seems excited. Yeah. I mean, anytime you get paid to do something you enjoy, is it really work? Like, I mean, I get paid to drive this truck all over the place and I enjoy it, so is it really work? Your friend used to drive the band buses? Yeah, this would be driving truck for the band, but yeah, the same thing. They've been trying to talk me into it for a long time. I just don't like the idea once you sign up on a tour, you're gone for months. Like, there's no days off. Like, if it's a 4-month tour, you're gone for 4 months, you know? Call him and ask about it? I'll have to. I tried calling him the other day and I couldn't get him. And yeah, I'll try giving him a ring sometime I'm not live. I hate calling people on live and just, you know, dropping it on them. Hey, I'm live, by the way. The Mud Pig Roadie, yep. Whoa, look at that cab over in the weeds. I didn't see that on the way through. What if he'd sell that? There was an old cab over back there completely buried in weeds and ivy and everything. I wish I had a flatbed. Man, if I had a flatbed and a winch, I'd stop and ask if I could buy that cab over in the weeds there. I couldn't tell what kind it was. I just saw the nose of it sticking out of a bush. That thing looks like it hasn't moved in 15 years at least. What would you do with it? Fix it up and use it as a spare truck? Turn it into kind of like a show/work truck for if anything ever happened to this one. But yeah, those are the best kind of deals if you can make them think you're doing them a favor. Turn around and check on, I want to see it. It should have been on the stream. It was right on the left side, sticking out of a bush. But yeah, if you can make someone think you're doing them a favor by removing it, like go in there and go, man, I saw that truck sitting in your yard, you know, I'd take that out of your hair for you. It looks like it's been there a while, you know. Sometimes they'll give you a good deal just to drag it on up out of there. At 55, it was hard to see. Yeah. Can't really turn around on a 2-lane road though. And I gotta get back. I got an appointment I gotta make. Learn to drive in a cab over? No way. I want a big old long nose. Yeah. Cab over? No way. I want a big old long nose out in front of me. Okay. See, for local stuff like I'm doing, I've always thought a cab over would be the ideal truck. Because like that place we just were was very tight to get in and out. Howdy looks cloudy today. It's sprinkling in Grand Blanc. We came home because hubby fell and broke his kneecap. Skinned up face and ruined his glasses. Never dull here. Oh, goodness. Well, sorry for all the trouble. You had to come home early. Speaking of accidents while on vacation. Oh, I can't remember where that was right now. It was somewhere in North Carolina. There was a big wall where Theodore Roosevelt did a speech. I can't remember where it is, but it's a big wall with a platform on top. I want to say it's in Cherokee, if I remember right. Because there was some time I was visiting my North Carolina family. Well, anyway, speaking of falling and tearing stuff up, oh, they gave me grief about this for years. Well, anyway, there was this big wall and there was a platform up top. So I had this bright idea I was going to climb up this rock wall instead of taking the steps. So I start climbing up this rock wall. Next thing you know, I end up somehow falling down this rock wall. In the process, I split not just my pants, but also my underwear. So anyway, it's getting mighty drafty. And for years, the family gave me grief about the time I fell off this rock wall, dang near knocked myself out, split my pants up in the woods. And they talk about it like every time we're together. Hey, you remember that time you split your pants up on top of the mountain? Yes, I remember. Y'all won't let me forget. He's chilling in his lazy boy. I just keep coffee pot full and feed him. Poor guy, he isn't good without activity. Yeah. Dropping in for a like and to say Grey Wolf Rally in Austin, Nevada starts at 10 a.m. Pacific, 1 p.m. Eastern. Awesome. Well, thanks for the heads up. Are you cooking for the rally? You going to feed them all? Ah, we knew what you're talking about. We'll feed them all at camp when they get back. Did 9 pizzas last night. Oh my goodness. Now those were on the grill or a smoker. I'm sure they were delicious. It's trying to come back up. Buffering, green screen. Is it green? This happened earlier too. Alright, well hopefully the green screen's fixed and the buffering should rectify itself whenever we get to a better area. But it looks like it's holding steady as long as I don't move.
Turn right on Ohio 807. In 3/4 of a mile, turn right on West Virginia 2. Of a mile, turn right on West Virginia 2.
Alright, y'all are still there. Okay, I was starting to wonder if I was still alive.
Turn right on West Virginia
It's alive! It's alive! Okay. And up here in a little bit, we have the apparently not nuclear, but sure looks like it may be nuclear power plant. Walk this way. I can't do it. Yep. The big old power plant. Yeah, it's making its own cloud. Maybe that's why it's raining. We're gonna blame it on the power plant, right? 'Cause if you look above the power plant, it does have its own cloud that it's working on. So this rain's the power plant's fault, right? Isn't that how it works? Movie trivia time. Aerosmith wrote that after watching or after seeing Young Frankenstein. I don't know. Every time I think of Frankenstein, I think of the Monster Mash. It was the Monster Mash. It was a graveyard smash. It cut on in a flash. They did the Monster Mash. I can't remember any more of that. There's something about whatever happened to my Transylvania twist. Cooling towers are going so much you can't even tell if the central towers are gone. Well, the shorter central tower is gone. So thank you for putting that in my brain for the rest of the day. Ah, come on, there's worse terrible 80s songs I could sing. We could go some Pink Shoes and Pink Shoelaces. That was a pretty bad, terrible 80s song. Trying to think of some other ones. Are you near Wheeling? Not sure. There's that waterfall under the cooling tower. I don't know if you can see it in the corner of the stream or not. Yeah, I don't think you want to take a shower under that waterfall. Man, this truck is messing his britches on every turn. That's okay, don't try to think of more bad 80s songs. I was trying to think of the Frogger song, and I can't remember how it goes. Something like, go, Froggy, go. You're gonna keep on hopping, you can never stop. Go. Go, Froggy, go. Or something like that. It was on the Pac-Man Fever album. I think it was Buckman Brothers or something like that. Pac-Man Fever. Yeah, they made a whole album of just songs about arcade machines. Found that at a yard sale, and it was actually kind of an earworm on all of them, actually. A lot of 80s songs better than these days. Much robotic music nowadays. Yeah. I think I was a little too deep into Grateful Dead at that point. I must have missed that album. Oh, I'm pretty sure that's an album you only found at yard sale. Country and rock and roll. Now talent does not matter if you're pretty. Yeah, that's true. If you're easy on the eyes, all you gotta do is get up there and jiggle around a little bit and everyone's happy. Miss the early days of Pantera. Yeah, I don't know. I didn't ever really listen to a lot of rock and stuff. Well, y'all, I think all the cell phone towers are underwater. We're back, but I don't know. I'm thinking I might just give up on this because we do not want to hold connection for some reason. I don't know if all the cell phone towers have done drowned, if, you know, the cloud cover is keeping the Starlink from working, what the issue is, but yeah, it's getting irritating. But now that I say that, it looks like the connection's holding. Are you playing hide and seek? Oh, I'm not playing hide and anything. I'm playing frustrated is what I'm playing.
Take the exit on the right to I-77 south toward Charleston.
It worked okay on the way down. I mean, we had a little bit of buffering, but not like this. So like I said, but yeah, while I have service, I think I am gonna call it here. Y'all have a great time watching the rally. At least you got something else to watch. And I'll see y'all tomorrow when hopefully I have better service. Alright, y'all have a good afternoon.